I mean, we're talking about minimum gear. This is really literally required as part of the minimum gear, because if you're on site and you're doing a Matterport scan and you're either at risk of your quick release clamp opening, or it does get loose and you realize it, you'll come to a halt because you won't be able to continue your scan. So it's a totally inexpensive tool. Many of us already have these things anyway. You have your multi-purpose clamp, 3mm hex. So we've covered Pro3, tablet, tripod, hex key. What else do you consider as a minimum that you have on site with you?
And just going back, this is about $25 on Amazon. The ProMaster tripod comes with a few hex keys as part of their little toolkit, so it's a bonus if you get that. You don't have to pay extra money for that. Okay. Moving on, the camera itself comes with a charger, which I'll show you.
Did the camera come in its own case when you bought it?
It did.
Or a case, or
it comes in a little soft case.
Okay, can you show us that? Could you put it in? Could you put it back in there so we can see what that looks like?
Yep.
I know you're trying to.
I'm no fan of white over here.
You're trying to do it for our television show, so it's a little bit hard. You're doing it backwards to yourself, but it goes in there. And is that foam on either side of it?
Yeah, it's foam on the inside, and it's like a soft, hard shell on the outside.
And it has a zipper to close.
It has a zipper to close.
And is that sufficient, or do you really need a hard case or a backpack?
No, I would recommend getting some other case to put it in, just because you're going to have all these accessories you want to take.
We'll talk about that in a moment. Case backpacks, charger, batteries.
So I'll show you. Here's the charger cradle for it. Pretty simple. The battery just sits in it like that. It'll flash a few times that, I guess that it's connecting, trying to read the battery level, and then it'll start charging. It comes with
I missed the cord. Oh, great. What is it that we have there?
So this goes into the charging cradle.
Yep.
And then on the other side is a USB-C.
Yep.
And that goes into a charging brick, which has two USB-C connections on it. And I mentioned that because this saved my life this recent trip. I have all these different cables, probably about 20 USB-C and lightning cables in my bag. And I didn't have any USB-A, I guess is what it is, to USB-C. And a lot of these hotels I've been staying at only have USB-A. So I wasn't able to charge my devices. And I was like, wait a minute, I have this brick from the Pro3. So I took it out, and now I'm fully charged on this trip.
Awesome.
So yeah, it comes with that. Another, kind of minimum gear that I would recommend is getting
just for clarification, it ships. The Matterport Pro3 camera ships with one charger. It ships with one battery. It ships with the quick release plate. Clamp. It has that soft shell clamshell case for it.
And you also get international charging adapters. I don't have those with me because I haven't charged internationally, but there's a handful of different adapters you can put on. So if you do happen to be traveling overseas or somewhere, not your home territory, you can easily charge.
Okay, great.